everybody, and welcome back. Finally putting out another video. We're heading out to the shop to finally fix the fuel line that I broke. And it's taken so long because you can't find a fuel line for this thing. And if you do, it's super expensive. So what I did was I went on the old eBay and ordered 10 feet of 5/16 braided line that came with -6 AN fittings. And we're going to be converting this over to AN fittings instead of regular Quick Connects. And I did order Quick Connects, but they have the -6 threaded fitting on there. So we're gonna be doing that today. Plus, later on in the video, you guys are gonna be seeing some other stuff that's happened in the last couple of weeks. It's probably not gonna be super exciting. I wish there was more, but I wanna get another video out for you guys since I haven't put anything out in the last couple of weeks. Hope you guys enjoy it. So with this video getting put out, you guys are finally gonna get some PU updates. We have gotten a lot of parts in for this, and I have been waiting for months now, it feels like, to finish it. We've bought a barrel, the handguard, bunch of extra parts because it is ungodly awful to source parts for this thing right now. So we are building an AR-47. I'm not building a 5.56 anymore. It is going to be a 7.62 by 39. The barrel came, the handguard came, bought the bolt. Having to source the bolt and the carrier out separately because you cannot find them together right now to save your life. Magazines, I have a ton of stuff coming for this. The barrel and the handguard already came. Gas tube, gas block, they're already put on. I am going to show you a picture of it right here. And then we're going to have some videos shooting it. And man, is it going to be fun. I can't wait. I hope you guys enjoy that content when it comes up, and it should be soon. Very, very soon. I will have a video of the first shots getting fired off with it. I'm excited. I hope you are too. So we are finally out at the shop. This is the line that we're going to be using. Some 5/16 braided line, and we're going to put that on there. So hopefully this is going to fix it, because I am tired of smelling fuel, because what I did to fix it is just a cheap, shitty fix. That does not work very well. I smell gas constantly. So now, after we've taken the old Quick Connect off with the absolute awful fix that I did, this is the, if I can get the package open. I don't know. I don't really need it anymore. This is the new Quick Connect with the threaded fitting on there. That's what we're going to be using for the end of the fuel rail now. That just clips on there like that, and you're good to go. So now we're gonna take and pull the rest of the fuel line out and get everything cleaned up and then start running our line. And then this fitting right here, this one is going to be going on the line that's underneath the vehicle. It threads in, similar to the regular quick connect that I just put on there that I just showed you. But this one has threads on the inside. It has a cutout because I wanted it so that this does not come off at all. If it scrapes or it gets pulled on anything by any branches or whatnot, I want it to stay on there. So this is going to get a nice tight fit and don't have to worry about that. So I'm deciding to pull out the air box. So that I have more room to mount this line properly in there so it doesn't rub on anything. Because I want it to make sure that it's not going to rub on anything, get caught in the steering shaft, or rub on the steering shaft, just cause any more issues than I really want, or you ever need if you're ever on the trail or whatnot that you're doing with it. Alright, so there we go. There's our fitting. And make sure before, if you just drive this thing before you're doing this, make sure that you relieve the pressure in the fuel rail, because when this thing gets hot, it will cause to have pressure in there, well, along with whatever residual pressure is in the line from your fuel pump running. But yeah, so if you take this off without relieving the pressure, it's gonna get in your eyes, it's going to get everywhere, and you're just gonna stink like gasoline more than you already will after doing this. So just make sure that you relieve the pressure in the fuel line. So we made a bunch more room to be able to run the line. Probably gonna run it along here, so that way it looks halfway decent. I mean, the Jeep doesn't look very good as is, but it's functional. It does what I need it to do. So we're gonna continue to take this stuff off, and I will show you guys the final product when it's all done. Thanks for watching. Alright, so the last thing you just see me do there is mark this with some electrical tape so we can put this in the vise. You can cut it with a grinder, you can cut it with a bandsaw. I don't have any of those that are working at the moment, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut it with a pair of side cutters. Takes a little bit. But it works. You want to have a nice straight cut. So that now, sometimes it's a pain because it just takes and frays out at the end there like that. If you can see it, kind of. Frays out at the end. So that makes it kind of hard to get the fitting on there. But we're going to do it. You take this straight fitting. Come off. This end right here is gonna go over the top of the line. This is gonna go inside here. And when you tighten this down, it shoves itself inside the line. You want to make sure this is seated all the way down when you're doing this. That's better. And you just put it in here, back in here, shove that in there, start tightening it down. And so we don't scratch the fitting. Cloth and put it in here. Now it's just some cheap fittings, but you'd rather not mar it all up. Put it in there just like that. I think it's 19 inch. I'm just gonna tighten that down. So if you want it to be aesthetically pleasing, you can take and line these up, which I'm gonna do. Just, I think I can get one more turn out of it maybe. Yep. Line these up so they match up. And you're done. There's that end. There's that end. And we are good to go. Let's get this on. So we've fixed something on this thing finally. Well, we fixed a lot of other things, including a new engine, but that was previous. Unlike the death wobble, that is still an ongoing issue. But I may throw my other wheels on and see if it goes away, because maybe it's just the JK wheels it's not liking. But we'll see. If that's the case, then I'm just gonna get a different set of wheels altogether. Ones that I don't have to use spacers for. And then we'll go from there. Still have to get the track bar fixed. I know that's probably a major issue with it, but it's all with the money. I normally stay around town with this thing. I don't take it on a lot of long trips right now. So it's not a big deal. The major thing was getting that fuel line fixed so that it didn't have a very strong fuel smell inside the cab anymore. Because I would like to take my daughter places, but couldn't do that because I did not want her sitting in that. So now we'll be able to travel a little bit more and get her in some videos too. So I appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe. Hit that little notification button, or what you would like to see, more content. Just give me some ideas. I appreciate it. See you guys later. The reveal. This is my AR-47. This is a chambered in 7.62 by 39. It has a AR Stoner heavy barrel, 1 in 10 twist, just a cheap foregrip or handguard. With an 80% lower receiver. Milled out by me. Kaw Valley Precision 4.3 ounce tungsten buffer. Does not have the bolt carrier in it yet. It'll focus. Strike Industries charge handle. Just a cheap buttstock. There is a BCM Gunfighter Mod 2 grip. Some other stuff that I ordered for it. I originally ordered a stripped bolt for it. But I ended up finding one with firing pin. And then I just have to buy the carrier. Should be better from this side. So that is it. I'm probably going to end up painting it or Cerakoting it because the colors just don't match, but that's what happens when you are doing a budget build, something that is not pretty but is functional. It functions like it's supposed to. So that's it. I'm waiting on this. We'll be here tomorrow for the muzzle brake or flash hider. That is it. Little Guggen Squad on the iPad there. But that is it. It is a 80% lower. This is all built by me. And I cannot wait to fire this thing. Super stoked.